What's good, my people? Flash Speaks back, man. We just finished, obviously, wrapping up the Philadelphia Eagles game. This one here, I got a lot to talk about with this one. I don't know about this one right here, bro. I don't know about this one, man. Like, pre-game, this week coming in. Guess what my prediction was? My prediction for this one was 30-0. 30-0. And now it's rare your boy gets sucked in like that. This team right here had me sucked in, bro. This team right here had me sucked in, and right now we got to start thinking about a few things. Listen, man, Eagle for life, Eagle for death. I'm born in Philadelphia. Raised here is all I know. That's all I root for. But listen, I'm one of them keep it real boys. I'm one of them keep it real guys, and I know that what we're shooting for is the ultimate prize. We're not looking to just be one of the teams making the playoffs. We're not looking to be just one of the teams that people on ESPN and people on FS1 and people on, NFL Network is saying is the best. No. Us Philadelphia Eagles, we trying to go capture what we felt like we lost in 2022. When we were on that final drive, and Patrick Mahomes was able to run 26 yards. And then the referees, we're going to keep it 100%. The referees had bailed them out, calling a hold on Bradbury. And then what? We felt like we was robbed. Yes or no? Okay. That's where we at. So we got Super Bowl aspirations. I took a long way. I went all the way around the world just to say that, right? Super Bowl aspirations. But you know what happened with me this week? What happened with me this week is I felt like this team, if you look at the way we play our bread and butter, which is running the ball and which is having what was statistically the best defensive team in the league. I don't know. I got to check the stats after this one. There's one a good one. There's one a good one stats-wise. Points-wise, cool. About our average. Stats-wise, when I look at this one, I don't know. I saw some missed tackles. I saw a lot of stuff going on. So my point is that the team, I still believe in the team ultimately because I understand team sports. I watched over 40 years of football, so I understand that these types of things happen. But this is what I did find out, that this is a team that is not immune to trap games. Not immune to trap games. Now, don't get me wrong. If this is your biggest problem, these are called good people problems. These are those good problems to have. But I think we got to look now. We got to look a little bit closer at the mentality of some of these players because, when I talk about my quarterback, Jalen Hurts, for example, the thing I love about Hurts more than anything are those intangibles that he has, more than, his decision-making and the good deep throw he has and all those good attributes Jalen Hurts has. One of the things that I always look at as those intangibles, and intangibles are like, that I got a guy that I know is going to prepare properly, that I got a guy that I know is going to put the time in, that I got a guy that I know is going to do his best and give it all every single week and week out. And what I saw today was I did not see that. I did not see that same thing with Jalen Hurts, right? I saw a little bit of look in his face that kind of reminded me of what was happening last year when we was on that slide. Not saying that's going to happen. I don't see that happening. I think the coaching staff is way too improved for that. I think there's too much talent for that. But I'm not feeling the offense. I'm not liking the way the offense looks. I do understand, and I'm one of the guys that come on here every morning and remind everybody that what this is a work in progress because you're talking about a whole new offensive coordinator, installing a whole new offense with a lot of new concepts and things like that. But what I'm seeing is it's taking a little bit longer. There must be certain looks, and I got to wait for the all 22s to come out before I give an official version on this. But what I'm guessing is that Jalen Hurts is receiving a number of looks that he's had trouble with in the past. Not the blitzes. I think people are looking and see that he's improved against the blitz. But there's certain looks that Bill Belichick gave us last year, certain looks that Brian Flores gave us last year that makes Jalen Hurts a little gun shy, a little scared to throw an interception. I think that's part of what's going on in his mind because it's not an issue of ability for me. It's more of an issue of timing, getting that timing right, and that timing was horrible today. In other words, this is one of the worst games I've seen Jalen Hurts play. One of the worst games I've seen Jalen Hurts play. And for me, I gotta put the blame on three individuals. Not in any particular order, but these three individuals. All right, the first order of blame has got to go to Nick Sirianni, the head coach. The first order of blame has got to go to Nick Sirianni, the head coach. I don't see it any other way. When you have a team that comes out sluggish looking, when you have a team that comes out not ready to dominate, not necessarily trying to be physical early on, this is a team that I believe was coached, whether it was intentionally or unintentionally. What I saw was a team that was coached to go in there, win a game, and get the freak up out of there. That's what I saw. I could be wrong. Anyone who sees this, you're free to correct me. What I saw was a team that was trying to get in there and get out of there without injuries. Real rap. And then when that happens, you know what happens? You start to get those injuries. That's exactly what happens. You start to get those injuries. I did not see a team that was like showing me the same type of vigor and fire for tackles and for blocks and to get off blocks and all those things that I saw last week against Baltimore. Why? Because I'm going up against Lamar. I'm going up against a team that won 8 games, that is a Super Bowl contender. So it looks like it was easy to coach the team last week. It was easy to coach them last week for Lamar. You're on the road. Here, look at this. Look at what happens now. The Philadelphia Eagles are in what you call prosperity right now. Across the whole nation, all of the prognosticators praising this team, telling them that you the best in the league, that your shit don't stink, that you are better than Detroit. This is what we're hearing. Guys like Ryan Clark are saying these types of things. Prognosticators like the Mina Kimeses of the world and the Stephen A. Smith. Well, Stephen A. Smith ain't go there, but a lot of teams are saying it's just a two-man race. You in Detroit. So that means you're still feeling good about yourself. Cooper DeJean, the rookie. Where's he been all week? All week, I'm seeing him on the Players Lounge Monday night with Ike Reese and with Spike Eskin and all those guys. He out there Chickies and Pete's, right? Eating lobster cheesesteaks, eating crab fries, right? On Tuesday morning, what is he doing? He called in Anthony Gargano's show. If not, he's not doing that. He's on the Rich Eisen show. All these types. Not saying that these are bad things. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm telling you is sometimes when you have young players and you have a young team that hasn't been through everything, in particular the young guys, maybe distractions happen. Listen, I might be bugging. I might be tripping. Maybe the team ain't distracted. Maybe this is just a blip on the radar. I kind of believe that, but at the same time, listen, I'm putting everything open. Everything's open on the floor, on the table right now. We're having these slow starts. These slow starts have been going on pretty much all damn season. We are the team with the least amount of points in the first quarter. Now, I'm trying to hope that it ain't really a thing, but I think we're getting a little bit too far now to be saying that it's not a thing. Looks like it might be a thing. What happens when you play against a team like Detroit that ain't playing around? What happens if you play the Packers again, a team that's going to put up 30? What happens when you find yourself against an AFC team like a Buffalo or something like that? What about that? What happens then? You know what I know what happens? And in my heart of hearts, and this is part of the problem, I do believe the Eagles will be ready for that type of situation. I do believe they'll be ready for it. I believe what happened today was a classic trap game playing down to competition. But the point is, you can't do that shit, man. You really can't in the NFL. The Eagles kind of got lucky today. If you look at the numbers and by all accounts and just the eye test, our quarterback was outplayed by a quarterback that we thought, just 4 or 5 weeks ago wouldn't make it in the league. Right? Today, with less weapons and everything, he ain't got A.J. Brown on his team. He don't have Devontae Smith and all of that. He don't have those types of players, and what happened? He outplays Jalen Hurts today, right? Do I think it's a big deal? No, not really. But it is to be noted that this is one of the worst games I've seen Jalen Hurts play in a long time. Now, if you just look at the raw numbers, if you're just a raw numbers guy, It's not really the worst. It's kind of looking like every fucking game he's had this year. 14 to 21, 108 yards, 2 touchdowns. Right, looks good. From the outset. Right, did what he had to do. Saquon Barkley, his normal beastly self. I think the team made a concerted effort to probably take a little bit off his plate. You're looking at 20 carries, 124 yards, 6.2, which keeps him still on pace for that all-time record. That's good. Mission accomplished on that. A.J. Brown's a little bit involved, not as much as he probably wants. It looked like he's ready to snap. What hurts him and Devontae having conversations back and forth. Devontae Smith came back. It was good to see Smitty out there. Got him 4 catches, a touchdown. That's good. Calcaterra filled in for Goddard admirably. So it isn't. I'm not saying it's the worst game, but keep it real. What Eagle fans going to tell me you're not expecting more? Who going to tell me that you're not expecting better? That this is the game that you feel that this team can put out there, right? Huh? Do you feel this is no? And like I said, my concern is, all right, what happens with the rest of these teams? The rest of these games are easy games. But, like, you're not in position right now to lose any of them because the Lions don't look like they're playing around. They look like they got the look of the Irish on their side or something like that. The Lions are just like, don't look like they're slowing down. And the Philadelphia Eagles look, right? We look at our schedule, and it looks easy to us. We look like we got Dallas on there. We look like we got Washington on there. Looks like we got, Pittsburgh. Now, how that Steelers game look to you now, right? How that game look to you now? Like, we can't show that again. I think this passing offense is going to have to look a little better by the time we get to Pittsburgh. Sporting Page, I see you there, brother. What's going on, good brother? I was just going to get my little opening out there. I'm expecting a couple of guests to call in. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they watching Seth Jordan or something. I don't know. Yeah, I want to get to do that too. But this game got me, I ain't going to say concerned or scared, but the antennas a little bit up. I really believe what happened is Nick Sirianni coached a just stay safe week. Just win the game, stay safe. Don't go out there and play in a way where you can get hurt type of week. That's what I saw. And I know these guys, but that's what I saw. So what's going on? What's going on, Solo? What you got on this, man? What you got?
This gonna be the week that I don't try to defend Hurts, man. I usually try to give him the benefit of the doubt, but he played horrible today. I mean, but the whole team personally played horrible, especially the defense stopping the run. But they did come up clutch at the end, so I got to give him the nod. But Hurts played terrible, man. He really did. And this is one of the only games I can't defend his play. I don't know I think AJ and Devontae is on the sideline. Like, what the hell's going on?
They talking about him.
He was sitting there like, yo, yeah.
They up there, yo, man, this nigga trash. That's they like.
I don't think it's going to. It's like, what are you doing, man? Like, yo, throw the ball. But see, the Eagles came out running. That's the problem. They came out passing. They should have ran the ball. That's what they should have did. I think they outsmarted themselves. They probably say, you know what? Everybody expected Saquon to get the ball, so we're going to throw the ball. And it wasn't working. They should have ran the ball. That's what they should have did. But, I think it's a lesson for them. A little letdown game. I think they're going to be prepared next week. I think this was definitely a trap game.
Trap game?
I think, Pittsburgh has never won in Philly. I don't want to keep going off of that. I really want to play well next week. Because Russell always give us fits.
Before we go on to next week, though, we got to talk about this game, bro. Who do you put the biggest blame on for this? Because I already gave mine. I gave 3. Number 1 to me is Nick Sirianni. Number 2 for me is Jalen Hurts. and number 3 is Kellen Moore for me. Right? I
Kellen
see.
Moore is my number 1 because he came out throwing the ball instead of running. You know what I mean? And
See for
number
me.
2 is Hurts. And number 3 is the defense. The whole entire defense. You know what I mean?
See, I don't feel like defense was that bad. Now, it's there, but I don't think it was top 3 to me. But Nick Sirianni to me, because I don't think they came out with the right mentality. And that falls on the head coach to me. I don't know what he was preaching this week. I think he was preaching, look, man, get in there and try to get out of there healthy. Please, guys, let's just go in there and execute, try to win, get out of there with anybody getting hurt. I think he done shifted his mindset on something like that. Because like a lot of times you get hurt in them dumb games. Like that time when remember in 2022 when Hurts got hurt against Chicago. Like it's a game where he kept running. You wonder what the hell are you doing? In this type of game. And then he finally gets crushed. And it's a game that you ain't even need. Like it's a game like I'm not saying you ain't need the game, but you ain't gotta do all that to beat the Bears. And I think he was trying to avoid that type of thing. I could be wrong, but just the way they were playing, the way they were moving, the way there wasn't the same level of intensity that I'm used to seeing. I mean, there was some early hits like CJ came with that hit early on, but he always played hard. Like I ain't gotta worry about him. But it was just something about the energy that just wasn't Eagle football to me. And I put that squarely on the head coach, not having guys prepared. And then when we're talking about these slow starts, this is just every damn week. There's something up with the way the team is, the offense in particular, is coming out to start off these games. And then I got to blame Kellen Moore, because what are these first 15 scripted plays? On that second drive, I think it was we had, or it might have been the first drive, you have 2 quarterback runs up the middle. I mean, part of that falls on Hurts because if he executes it, you probably still get it. But why is that the call? Why are you doing quarterback draws? Like, is your offense that inept where you got to do quarterback draws? Like,
what I don't understand, I ain't gonna never understand is if Saquon Barkley run the ball for 6 or 7 yards on first down, run it again. Why do you go away from that? Run it until they stop him. And if they stop him, then and tweak when you get tired, then bring Gainwell in, run him, keep running the ball until they stop it.
I agree with that, but see, to me, my thing is, why do you have to play that way against Carolina though? Like, why must everything got to be just the running game? We rely on the running game. Like, what is like going on with the passing game to this degree, where I got to play Carolina the way I got to play Buffalo? I got to play Carolina the way I got to play Baltimore. That's just my only thing. Like,
Hurts wasn't alternate, so I wasn't going to force his hand if he wasn't going to.
Yeah, but every game is the same formula. You got to just rely on Barkley, and then just hope Hurts can convert a damn 2nd and 2 or something like that. Stuff is crazy. At what point, and this is where I'm getting into my blame of him. At what point are we going to just air it out? Like, can I do that against a bad team? Remember, at least in 2022, there were games like, remember that stretch we played Tennessee and we played the Steelers? I don't even think he ran the ball in them games. It was just all cock back and shoot, And I'm just wondering, is it just a new offense? Like, what is the problem? What is the problem?
Seth Joyner, he was saying that they kept switching the defense up on Hurts. They picked one play when he hiked and then they switched to another defense. And that was kind of confusing.
So that just
wasn't really want to get rid of the ball. He wasn't.
Okay. All right. But so I guess then
definitely not.
Right, they're taking away the deep stuff. So then I guess it's on them, and they got to have a set of plays. See, you got to have a set of plays that's effective versus every type of look you might get, man. Like, you got to have that stuff ready. Like, they giving me this look, all right, then I'm going to go to these sets of plays that defeat these. They want to be man, all right, I'm going to go to a bunch of man beaters. Like, I'm not understanding this lack of preparation to deal with stuff, And like I said, like I said earlier, to the all 22s come out and I can see a real breakdown of what happened. I I don't know who gets more blame. Is it Moore? Is it Hurts? Is it Hurt? It looks like the quarterback is just playing horrible, just at first sight. So stuff is crazy, man. And this is what I'm saying. Whatever they're doing on defense, this is the problem. When you get to the play, or when you play Mike Tomlin, when you play Mike Tomlin, right? What are you gonna do? He gonna look at this shit. He gonna look at how you did against this, and if he's smart with it, all right, let's do the same thing. And then that's gonna be a team with a better offense. So what happens? They got to fix it, man. They got to fix it. Whatever the problem is, it's just too many instances where I'm seeing, Hurts just hold the ball, got to think too much. I mean, we coming out with wins, I get it, but as far as the standard goes, we're not playing up there. I wanted to go with one of the sporting page. He says my mentality is messed up, and I'm probably wrong, but I like the win. Because you can get trapped with one possession. It'll keep them on point come playoff time. Oh, yeah, I don't have a problem with that take. There was a part of me while the game was going on where I actually felt like it was good for the team's character. So, I didn't really have a problem with it, actually, because it's like you're winning at 70% or whatever you're playing at. So, from that standpoint, it shows kind of how much talent the Eagles have. But at the same time, I like consistency, and I want the team to be consistent in their mindset, not be playing down and playing up and always reactionary towards depending on who the opponent is. I want just a consistent steamrolling team that's like a well-oiled machine. Now I know sometimes that doesn't happen, but it's always what you're rooting for. So when we're being critical, we got to point all the stuff out, But I do get what you're saying. He said it keeps them on their toes.
Adam Thielen, he young boy, Cooper the Jr. today.
Oh, Adam Thielen. Oh, yeah. I was just talking about Cooper earlier, man. Like, yo, he might have to spend less time at the players' lounge and less time talking to Anthony Gargano and Rich Eisen, and pay attention. But at the same time, Adam Thielen is a vet. I get it. He showed him little stuff. He'll be better for it. There's a couple ways to look at it. But if this happens again, Coop, I'm going to jump on you, boy.
Yeah, I thought the running game was bad. The game too. The linebackers had bad game today too.
Well, they held Hubbard, though he had 92 yards. It was 3.5 yards a carry. They ran 26 times. Like, if you run somebody that many times, it's not that easy to, keep them under 100. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was that bad. Now, they had a damn sure hard time keeping Young in in check. He was able to run all over. He just played out of his mind. I can't even talk. He definitely outplayed Jalen today. Maybe that was because I know, Hurts was one of the guys he looked up to from Alabama and all of that. Maybe he just played out of his mind today, But we couldn't keep him contained. That was crazy because, you figure the way we kept Jaden Daniels in containment and we did a decent job against Lamar, I felt like he'd be easy, But the boy really played, man.
Did we get any sacks on him today? I don't think we got one sack on him.
Let's see. Yeah. I remember. Didn't Bond? I thought Bond got a sack.
Yeah, he did. I think we got one sack.
Yeah, Zach Bond got a sack, and here I got.
Josh Sweat had him did the races.
He kept getting away.
Sacks up, man.
Yeah, young boy played his behind off, man. Yeah, if he ended up just only being sacked one time, he played his behind off. Sheesh. Chauncey got an interception. That's all we had. So basically, we had 1 sack and 1 INT. That's crazy. That's crazy.
We can't get destroyed by a running game. That was.
Yeah, you think we really got destroyed? I didn't really think so, man. He got 92 yards, 26 carries, 3.5. I don't know. I guess we didn't stop them every time we wanted to. I guess. Yeah. They got over 100 yards because the quarterback got 29 yards.
I can't believe that Slay and Wishing let that guy get behind him. He dropped the ball. That wasn't on us. That was I can't believe they let him get behind him like that. Like, how is the guy wide open and you know he going for the end zone? What are y'all doing?
I told you when he dropped.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was
Like,
scary. Right?
I thought the whole purpose of this defense is not let people get past you. How do he get past you when he's wide open?
Yeah, I forgot about
I'm
that.
never going to understand.
Yeah, I forgot about that, Joey. We could have lost right there if he'd have caught that ball. That's an L.
We probably would have lost. Probably kicked the field goal, but he probably would have missed the field goal.
I mean,
That's another thing.
It was a good chance you could have lost. Damn good chance.
The kicker playing so bad, we can't even go forward. Like we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to go. We got to punt it on 4th down because he's bad kicker instead of going for a field goal.
See, Jared, this is the difference between Eagle fans and fans from other places. We don't think like that. We don't feel bad just because KC struggled with them. We don't want to see that. We hold our team accountable around here. But no, you're right. It was a stinker. KC also struggled with them. That's true. But us, we on KC got them 3 rings. They got a little bit of benefit of doubt. Us right here, no, we on these dudes' neck. We're on their neck. They I don't know what was going on today. I think they must have thought this was a bye week or something, man. But just to give out some little good, I think N'Kobe Dean, his numbers look all right. 9 tackles. Hopefully they weren't all the way up the field. I gotta look again. Zach Baum made a couple good plays. Darius Lee had a strong last drive. Quinyon was just steady, never gets tested. Damn shame. Never seen a rookie never get tested, man. It's crazy. Coop went to a little.
I clearly don't understand why Hurst is not getting rid of the ball.
Yeah.
Because the announcers is pulling out. All you got to do is throw it to AD wide open. Just throw him the ball. Why you hold on to the ball?
Yeah. He's not seeing things well right now. I don't know. And it's some looks that these teams got for him that stymies him. He got to get over it. He got to get over it.
This is like the second consecutive game where he threw for 100 yards. Like you got to get out of that. Like I gave you a pass last time with this Baltimore, but you can't be throwing for 100 yards to be acceptable. Like I need at least 200 yards from you. That's regression to me because like I'm trying to figure out what's going on with you.
See, for me, more than beyond the yards, I like to see. I feel bad because what I don't like about it is I didn't feel like we can move the ball at will. You know what I mean? Like if I feel like we can move the ball at will, but then your yards and when I look, they don't be all that. I don't feel as bad about it. But this year, I felt like we just really was stuck, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like the Rams game, for example. We didn't end up with a lot of points. He ended up with crazy yards, but we was like moving up and down the field, like passing and running. And I felt like, if you wanted to pass more, you could. And this joint, I felt like you really couldn't pass. That's crazy.
Who is Carolina defensive coordinator?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Carolina Panthers defensive coordinator. Ejiro Evero. Yeah, I don't know anything about this guy.
Barkley had 124 yards. He didn't even try it. They only had 20 carries.
Oh yeah, Barkley was great. Yep. So for those who say he's carried him, yes, he did carry him today. Barkley carried Hurts today. That's true. Doesn't happen all the time as often as people think, but today, yeah.
They got the all-time rushing record for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Right.
He's gonna break every single record he got in this franchise this year.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Barkley going crazy. Barkley going crazy, man.
Like Ray says, what is going on with Big
He talking about Elliott. Yeah, he had another one.
Pick, man, he was like, that was horrible miss. He wasn't nowhere near the field goal post. I said, wow.
Yep.
I think he missed 550 yards this year alone.
Yeah, he can't hit nothing long no more, man.
And if kickers making 50 yards like candy this year, it's easy, very easy for him.
Yeah. Used to be.
So, like,
but it's crazy though. There's a lot of kickers this year. Like Tuck for Baltimore, he horrible this year. And people tell me his other dudes too. Yep.
Those kickers are very important in the playoffs, man. When you need a 50-yarder to win the game or keep you in the game, you can't just keep missing them jobs like nothing. That means
yes, sir. Yeah, we can't count on that in the playoffs. You be in trouble. Yep.
What you're gonna have is the coach going for it on fourth down. He don't trust the kicker.
Exactly. Yeah, this game was there was no reason for this, man. That's what happens. You don't go out there with that mentality like a killer. You can almost lose, man. So we got lucky this time. But would have caught that pass. That's potentially it, man. We got to drive again, and the way it was looking, I don't know if Hurts going to drive. You know, crazy.
Yeah, we shouldn't be struggling like this one. The problem, we number 8 in offense this year, so it's not like we've been doing it all year. We just had a couple of games where we just.
Today we just didn't come out, taking this team like you should have. I believe we just didn't come out right, taking this team that serious. Probably didn't even bring the best plays, man. Said we beat them with vanilla shit, probably, man. It's crazy. Like, all right, go out there with that arrogant stuff and see what happens. You come back with your tail between your legs.
He was behind them boys. He got that ball. I was like, these dudes. Every time I say Slaves did well, do some stupid stuff.
Yeah, Slay had a good last. He had a good last drive though. But man, he be giving up some plays, boy. But I know what's going to happen. We're going to go out there. We're probably going to put together a real damn good effort against Pittsburgh. But Pittsburgh, that's going to be. Now I'm a little concerned about that joint. So where do we got? We got Pittsburgh here, right? We got Pittsburgh at home, right?
Yeah, we home.
Yeah. All right. So I think all the rest of our games are like. I think we don't get on a plane again to the end of the year, something like that. Yes, we got the Steelers, Commanders, Cowboys, and Giants. Okay, so hope, man, we don't go out there with that mentality you had today. You can lose, man. You lose to anybody with that mentality. You know. Oh, here we go. Look at this dude, man. I ain't know this dude was still around, guys. You know
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
I'm chilling.
I'm back, man. What's going on? Hey, look, man. Great game, man. It was a good game, though.
Great game.
I thought it was a good game.
Okay, break it down to me how this was good, please.
Okay, you gotta understand this, right? Carolina, they got a losing record, but it's still the NFL. They're gonna play hard every week. They was up for this game. They was up to play the Eagles, man. In Philly, they was up to play this game. They was ready to play this game, man. They wanted to get a win. Young boys, Carolina, they full of young boys, man. They played
Okay.
a good game.
So what happened with us though?
As far as us, I feel like it was just one of them games you just gotta get through, man. You just gotta get it over with. Get out of there with the W. If it's
So
ugly, it's ugly. If it's pretty, it's pretty. You know what I'm saying?
so in your opinion, do you feel like Nick Sirianni had this team ready to play a game of football today, or no?
I felt like coming off the game with the Ravens, that was a highly anticipated game. You know what I'm saying? We look forward to playing that game. It was one of those games like we measuring stick game for us to see where the team was really at, and we saw where we really at. Carolina, you know, we like, man, we didn't really want to play that game. Put the backups in there. But we had to do what we had to do.
So
You know what I'm saying?
go in there, and then get out unscathed.
I felt like we found out that the secondary can step up when we need them to. I found that out. Every game ain't gonna be a blowout. We could have went for it on fourth and 8, but we chose not to. And
So you
and
so you telling me you feel good about this?
I feel we got the W.
Okay.
We got the W. I mean, Carolina, they got a couple of good players. They got a couple of good players there. It's the NFL. It ain't like, in any given Sunday, Carolina could beat anybody. You know, it's any given Sunday. So to come out with the
See,
W at home,
'cause my prediction was 30-0. That was my prediction.
yeah, but
So
it's
I
the
guess I'm
NFL.
tripping. You know what I
We
mean?
we dealing with the NFL though, man. We dealing with, you know, uh, you know, professional coaches,
So,
professional organizations. They
so
gonna
I'm
make
thinking,
adjustments.
ain't nobody on Carolina gonna score on no Vic Fangio defense. I couldn't see it, so I guess I was way off.
Well, the offense wasn't putting up no points. That was a problem. The offense didn't really get off like that, which caused the defense to be out there longer than what they're supposed to be.
So what you think is the problem with the offense?
In this game, only thing I can say is, I felt like Carolina, they came to play, and we was like looking past this game. We was looking past this game. And it was one of them games. It's just, man, let's just get it over with. You know what I'm saying?
So
let's just get it over with.
so we working out of arrogance now. That's what you telling me.
Oh, you have to be. You have to be a team like the Eagles. Just at this level, you gotta be working out of arrogance right now.
You cool? You all right with that?
I mean, I feel like when we need to be on point, we on point. I felt like we wasn't going to lose this game. Definitely wasn't going to lose this game, and you can see that in the play. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, Sherelle, if you want to come on, all you gotta do is hit the link. I mean, unless you just want to type, but see, like you be wanting to, talk about these Eagles. All you gotta do is hit that link. Ain't nothing but a thing. But she says the Eagles got to prove they can put points on the board. I mean,
I don't
I
agree
think
with that.
I think the Eagles have proven that,
Right?
pretty much
Yeah,
all
we proved
season.
that already.
But see, she's a Giants fan, so she's gonna talk.
Oh yeah.
You know how that is.
That's hate talk. That's hate talk. That ain't no but hate talk right there. You know what I mean? That's hate talk.
So she says
But
the Eagles defense is great, but what if the defense has an off day? What is the offense going to do? I feel like the defense almost had an off day today, to be honest with you. But that's a good question, and I believe they will come through because we won plenty of games when we had a bad defense. Whether it's
right.
last year, the year before.
Well, Fangio, he wasn't that aggressive today. He wasn't that aggressive. You know what I'm saying? He rushed 4 and dropped people back, and they had some nice little scheme plays they was running, little dink and dunk stuff that they was running down. You know what I mean?
No misdirection.
Yeah, a little misdirection, little stuff that we tired, man. We tired. The Ravens game, we still tired, man. You know what I mean? Let's get these boys out of here, man. They running around doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They know they ain't gonna beat us. They want to beat us. You know what I'm saying? They doing whatever they got to do to beat us. Like, come on, man. This one of them frustrating games, man. It's on
To be
schedule.
honest with you, I do see it the way you see it because I see it through the way athletes see it. You know what I mean?
Right. Through the athlete,
You
right,
know,
right,
like I get it, but
right.
I gotta hold these guys accountable. So I'm coming on here. Jalen Hurts
Okay.
he didn't have his best game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Looked like some of them looks was confusing them. I wasn't feeling that.
Right.
I felt like on the defense could have been a little bit better against the run, but for real, when I look at it, we held them to 3.5 yards a carry. It ain't like they were breaking big runs,
Right.
So now what was happening was the young bull played his ass off. Like what I saw, like on third and fourth down, he was money.
He
kept moving the chains.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta just give him credit for that.
Right.
And he Alabama kid, looked up to Jalen Hurts, all that kind of stuff. You see
He
what
got
I'm saying?
talent.
So
He got talent.
yeah. And then he want to come out and show off against Hurts.
Right.
You know what I mean? The fellow Alabama thing. I think all that was there. But it was going to lose. I mean, I knew that. It was just a matter of how.
Yeah. It was just like, you can see it like in the defense and the offense. You can just see it like, man, let's just get this over with, bro. Like these guys, man, come on, let's just get this game over.
They really trying, huh?
Yeah, they really trying to do a little something. You know what I mean? And every time they try, we just shut them down. So, you know what I mean? You're not going. I mean, I was looking for a blowout. But Carolina came to play today, man. They had a good little scheme that they was trying to run. You know what I mean? So and they did. They were successful in that. But when it came time for them to really do they 1-2, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. We shut it down. Big play, Slade. He had a good game. I feel like the second day had a good game.
Slade, I think he had a good fourth quarter. That last drive, he was lights out. He got beat a little bit earlier in the game, but you gonna get beat sometimes. But
Yeah, it's like a highs and lows in football. That Raven game, we were so high for that game, and then now Carolina they took 3-9. They don't really pose a threat, so it's kind of hard to be like get hyped up for that type of game. Yeah, right.
I think it was a good game for the young corner Cooper DeJean in a way where like he went up against an old head.
Right.
Adam Thielen, who had some tricks for him. You know what I mean? Some stuff he ain't seen.
Right.
And it's going to be good for him, going forward. To get beat on a couple of little joints. It wasn't no big deal. It ain't like he gave up a touchdown or nothing. But, he was getting beat on little third down plays and all of that.
Little dink and dunks, man. He was getting beat on a little 5-4 yard, little cutting.
So he know next time, how to prepare for a guy like Thielen.
Right.
Quinyon Mitchell was his normal self. They just don't test him, I guess. So he's just not out there getting beat.
Good conditioning too for the defense. I feel like, our offensive line didn't play that well either. They didn't play that well. They didn't play that well.
Yeah.
A couple sacks came. You know what I'm saying? They let a couple guys through. So
Hurts made a couple bad decisions, boy. That one third down sack he gave up, like what? I ain't understand it. He tried to lose this game. Like, what are you doing?
You gotta throw the ball away, man. You got what you got? 3 to 5 seconds, 5 at the most.
Yeah.
In 3 seconds, if the play don't develop in 3 seconds, you gotta get either run or throw that ball away, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he knows that. I don't know why, running quarterbacks always do that. I mean, we talked about that before.
Yeah.
Running quarterbacks always try to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, they always think they can get away, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that's the problem.
But his decision making, man, I think he was just frustrated at that point. So he just doing because the offense ain't going the way he wanted. He got two big ass receivers over there complaining, all that kind of stuff. So it's just like, all that stuff it can wear down on the quarterback.
Right.
But that being said, they're gonna have to get the passing game going. But what I don't get is why we're not seeing a little bit more under the center passing game, a little bit more play action off of the run type of stuff. And it could be they just ain't bring a real good game plan for Carolina. They just saying we beat them with a vanilla game plan.
That's kind of running game.
Happened.
And that's another thing. Going to the playoffs, going into postseason, you don't want to show too much of your playbook. You don't
Yeah,
want to show too much. You know what I'm saying? And so it looked like a pretty dry, play scheme for us today. You know what I'm
they
saying?
are gonna do a lot of that probably at the end of these, but at the same time, they gotta know within themselves
Right,
that they can run the stuff whenever they want. Like in 2022, wasn't no problem to me. You could start hiding stuff because we knew you could run certain things at will.
right.
This year, I don't know. They need to. I don't know, man. They
I
got
feel
to
like the
figure
running
that out.
game, the passing game goes off the running game. If the running game ain't working good, then the passing game ain't gonna work good. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they gotta get Saquon a little more involved in the offense, not just handing the ball off though. Try to give
Yeah,
him some
yeah,
space a
more the
little bit more.
screens and all that. See, I think that's
Yeah,
the stuff they hiding.
right,
Saquon
right,
in the passing game. I think they hiding
right.
a lot of that.
They hide a lot
You
right
know.
there.
Yeah,
Right. They hide a lot. And
yeah,
I feel like, that happens, man. Because going to the postseason, you don't want to you don't want to show your whole playbook of
yeah.
what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
gotta save some
But
wrinkles
at
for
the
the
same
playoffs.
time, you got to get some momentum going because you want to be confident
Right,
going into the playoffs. So they got to find that balance, man, between
right.
those two things: strategy and making sure your team is well prepared and confident. And
Yeah, I think they're gonna be all right. AJ Brown, he kind of was getting guarded pretty good in the first half. You know what I mean? He wasn't really doing too much. And Smith either, man. He wasn't really doing much.
see,
You
I'm
know?
waiting for the all 22 footage to see because sometimes until you get that overhead joint, you can't really
Yeah,
tell what Hurts is seeing and all of that.
right,
So usually that come out around Tuesday. I'll be able to speak more to that. Once that happens, but
right.
um, right now it just looks sluggish. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It,
yeah.
it, it just it just
Decision
looked
making is
funky.
just I don't know. Looking for the big play. I don't like those deep comeback routes. I don't like those too much.
Yeah, yeah,
I feel like they can be picked off, man.
yeah. They can.
Yeah, I like something short. A short comeback route is good, but you know,
Right.
now if you're gonna set up a deep ball off of that, then that's cool. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
And that's the thing. We haven't really connected on a lot of deep balls lately.
nah, not lately, not
So
lately.
that's really what's making the pass game look bad.
Right
Because really, that's the key to our passing game. Really hit 2, 3 of them deep balls a game.
now,
You
my
take
man.
those away, next thing
Right,
you know, Hurts past 100 yards.
exactly. Now, my man for Carolina, if he catches that ball,
Totally
that
different
could have
game.
been game.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
could have been game.
Yeah.
How he get that open? The secondary
Sometimes,
knew.
sometimes CJ, I like him as a player, but he's not
Right.
the most cerebral player. You know what
And
I
see,
mean?
that's important.
He's more of a react guy.
Right.
Sometimes he gives up those things, man. He misses who he's supposed to. He misses those assignments, man.
And see, that's the thing, man. We gonna in the secondary, we're gonna need guys to be on point and play as a unit. You know what I'm saying? Because we're
Yeah.
gonna be playing teams that's gonna throw the ball, push the ball down the field. Can we stop them?
When we
Are
get to
we
the
able to stop
playoffs,
them?
that's gonna be real.
Yeah.
Now next week we got Pittsburgh, right? So you got Russell Wilson. He's on a bit of a roll. But that's gonna
Oh,
be
we
a
got
good little test. But it ain't nowhere near the hardest passing game.
no.
Like we
It's
the
gonna be a test
Rams,
though.
the Bengals, and Baltimore had the best passing games we faced so far.
Right.
You
Right.
know, I don't know if there's anybody that's gonna prepare you for the line. Oh, and Green Bay, week 1. But I don't know if
Right.
anybody that's gonna prepare you for the Lions. I don't know.
I feel like the Lions, their whole passing game is off the run and the screen pass too. It's not really based off of them just dropping back and throwing the ball. I don't see them
Yeah,
doing
that's
that.
true. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
do.
don't see
They
them doing that either. So you know what I mean. If you can stop the Detroit's running game, I feel like you can stop their passing game. But you got to put them in third and long situations. A lot
yeah,
of times they don't have that. They just third and short.
that's a good
And
point.
yeah, and they try to use your pass rush against you. I've been noticing that too. So and
Hmm.
that's another thing. See, we get into a game where you know they try to use the pass rush against us. Are we able to adapt to that?
But see, the
We may-
one thing is you ain't got to worry about Jared Goff getting you on broken plays. You know what I mean? Like today, Young Boy was doing it was a lot of just broken plays, and
Yeah,
you
he
know what I
can run.
mean? Yeah,
That young boy can run.
yeah, and,
So
and stuff like that.
yeah,
You ain't got to worry about that with golf.
but that really should have been a safety. When he was in the end zone, that should have been a
Yeah,
safety. But
yeah,
he was able to get out of that and complete the pass. So young boy got talent, man. He's from Alabama.
Yeah.
Same.
He was the number one pick overall.
Oh
For a
no, yeah.
reason,
So
you know.
there you go. You know what I mean? You know. So what can we expect from that? You know, Carolina gonna get better. They're going to get better if they
Yeah,
are
yeah.
able
They
to
they
build a
they
team
they
around
they a
him.
couple years away.
A couple years away, yeah, they're going to be a formidable opponent coming down the line. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like we okay because we able to dominate our division. As long as we able to dominate our division postseason, you know, we got a couple of games postseason, and you know, like it's always been. You know, even when we had when Reed was here, it was the same thing. We dominated the division, and we're in a good place from postseason. You know, and it's up to us then. You know, I feel like we can write our own destiny
What happened?
this year.
What happened in that Minnesota game?
In Minnesota, I didn't even watch that game.
Let me see.
I didn't watch that game.
Damn, they blew Atlanta all the way out, 42-21. God damn.
Atlanta ain't been playing good though lately. They ain't been, you know,
But I'm just saying, but Minnesota is 11-2 like us. We need them to lose a joint.
right.
But see, them and the Lions got to play each other, so one of them gonna lose.
Right,
That's
one of them
a
gonna
good
lose.
thing, you know. That's the good thing for us. We just gotta make sure we take care of business.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And that's you know, I think we gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Now we gotta go on the road for the playoffs, man. That's something we're going to prepare for.
I mean, that's what you gotta do. Is what you gotta do, you know. But you know, me, I want two joints right down in South Philly to the Super Bowl if I can get there.
That'd be awesome. That'd be
You know,
awesome. That's right. That's right to the bowl. If that happens, we going right to the bowl. You know what I'm
yep,
saying? But
exactly.
Detroit is playing lights out ball because they know that's their whole thing now. They want the Super Bowl to go through
But they actually
Detroit.
had a couple of joints that looked like today. You know what I mean? And they
Right.
just like surviving. They had a couple. They played. I think they had a joint against the Bears. They could have lost. You know what I mean? They could
Oh
damn
yeah.
lost to the Bears, man.
Seattle,
You know.
Seattle played them tough. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
just
don't remember. I don't remember that seeing that game.
I
The
think it was a
Bear
Monday night or Thursday night
they
game.
they beat the Bears by 3.
Right.
They beat the Texans by 3. Texans a good team.
Texas
Uh,
good.
they beat the Vikings by 2. See them and the Vikings. That's what that jersey. Vikings can beat them.
And you look at the teams that out there right now, the teams that lose close games. That's good. They lose close games. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? You got teams like that. So, you know.
yeah, yeah,
But like I said,
yeah.
once the wild card and all that happens and all that, man, we just gotta keep winning. That's our thing. Just keep winning and limit the injuries. We need everybody healthy going into the postseason.
It's my brother here. Welcome to HD2 TV. Salute for land, man. I haven't seen you in 100 years. What up, Hoji? They ain't been nowhere, man. Been going live pretty much every morning because I got more time trying to build that up, trying to build up the Eagles thing. A lot of Eagles fans, man, they like listening to dudes that's telling them stuff like N'Kobe Dean can't play and all types of stuff. So
Yeah,
I'm dealing
bullshit.
with a crazy little fan base right now. But spend a little time to build that joint up. They'll see, who real and who ain't eventually.
A lot of
We'll
haters out
see.
there for Philly right now. A lot of Philly Eagle haters.
It's just I don't get it. You know what I mean?
And you can easily see that they're the best team in the league right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, Buffalo, they got their little shenanigans happening with Josh Allen, but a real team, a real defense. You ain't doing that. You ain't doing that stuff with a real defense. That little play he had over there in the snow last week, they thought the play was over. San
You
Francisco.
don't like Josh D.
I don't like Buffalo. I'm not a
You ain't
fan of
like them
Buffalo.
since Jim Kelly and them.
I
Thurman
ain't
Thomas and all.
even back then. I like Dallas. I wanted Dallas to beat them.
No, nigga, I ain't never wanted Dallas to win nothing. Ever.
Look, if they ain't coming to
You
the Eagles,
tripping.
keep it in the NFC. Keep it in the NFC,
Nah,
man.
bro. Nah,
Man, keep it
bruh.
in the
Nah, I
NFC,
ain't with
man.
that. Nope.
Keep it in the NFC. Ain't no way I want Buffalo to beat Dallas. No way. In the Super
I know
Bowl, no
damn
way.
well you don't like no Josh Allen, HD, you only like black quarterbacks. Like, nah. You don't
You
like
know
no
I
damn
do.
Josh Allen.
You know I do. Only like black quarterbacks.
Crazy.
You
No.
know, you know what I'm saying?
I like Josh. I just think, no, I like Josh. I like Josh. But
I feel like
he just
he
one of them
overhyped.
overhyped dudes. That's all a little bit. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
overhyped, man.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Just
a
like
little bit.
Purdy overhyped. You know what I mean?
But see, I like dudes that's tough. You know, he remind me of Elway. Like that's what I see him as today's Elway. You know what I mean? A little bit of Ben Roethlisberger. You know,
Right.
one of them type dudes.
He'll run on you. He'll run on you. You know, he got a decent arm. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah,
Buffalo, like, but they not one of them teams that got the little. I don't like teams that play these little scheme type of offenses, man. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like those type of offenses, bro. You know what I'm saying?
schemy offenses.
Yeah, like they run little running back out the backfield, and
Shit, I wish
you
we
know,
had a schemy offense with the players we got. Man, if
I
we
feel
had
like
like
we.
one, we had one of them little dorky little coaches like San Fran's or
I don't think
Miami's or
that'll fit
whatever,
us.
we'd be unstoppable, man.
We are unstoppable. We
No,
unstoppable
we'd
now.
be really we'd be unstoppable. It's like Debo and all them corny dudes they be having who just like really
Yeah,
get
them little dumbass
they
plays.
they're like after the catch guys, like really
Right,
running backs. You know
right.
what I mean?
Get him in space. Yeah,
Yeah, we had AJ with them type of plays and stuff like that. Man, misdirection, defense don't even know where you at. Like none of our guys get schemed up. They just
nah,
they do what they do off of their talent. You know, and
right.
like football could be way easier than that. You
It
know,
can be.
that's my
It
only
would be
thing. Like,
easier. It would be easier for our offense if we had some system like that. But we don't got that. We don't have specialized plays for certain plays. Like you know,
once in
like
a while you see a little something, but I'm
right.
with you. Like it's mostly
Yeah,
just we mostly winning. We winning right now because we the team that block the best, we tackle the best, catch the best. You know what I mean? That's just the
we,
reason.
we
All
just beat you up.
our
We just beat
fundamentals
you
are
up.
sound. Yeah,
We
and we
just beat you
physical.
up. Right.
Yeah,
We
which is football. That's the type of team we're gonna love in the city.
yeah. We
You know.
we thugging on the football field. We thugging, man. We
Yeah,
thugging. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no doubt about it. We thugging. But
yeah.
the thing about San Fran, but look at San Fran. See, sometimes those scheme offenses can hurt you. They can hurt you because when you run out of schemes, now what?
No, I mean San Fran, like the San Fran problem is their quarterback. He just
Yeah, but
not
he's a
gonna.
scheme quarterback.
He's not gonna. Yeah. He's not gonna get you over the top.
He's a
You know
scheme
that's the
quarterback though.
problem.
He got him to the
Like
Super
they don't
Bowl.
understand in their history they had quarterbacks that were great. Really, Montana was the great one. You know,
And that's the
Young was
difference,
good.
right?
You
That's the
know,
difference between him and Hurts though. See,
yeah,
Hurts, he's not a scheme guy. He'll get the job done. He's
yeah.
not a scheme guy. Scheme. I don't believe in scheme teams, man, because
Well, Hurst can run that. His scheme a little different, but I know what you're saying. Like he can run a system, but he a little different. Yeah,
our system is the RPO. We run the RPO pretty much
yeah, right.
better than anybody. I feel like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
RPO system. Yeah, we run that a lot. But I feel like Hurts is just a guy that can adapt to the game and adjust to the game. He can
And
adjust
when
to
he
the
needed,
gameplay.
and when he really needed, he got it. You know, he
Yeah,
gonna get it. You
yeah,
know,
he's gonna get it. He's gonna go out and get it.
that's the main thing for me.
When you look at San Fran, Buffalo, the Chiefs, it's very schemy.
I just can't put Buffalo and San Fran in the same category. Boy, Josh can play.
Well, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
basing off last year, based like San Fran. Like I'm talking
yeah,
about like,
San
as far
Fran.
as
That
scheme
boy,
offense,
that little
scheme
ass
offense and
dude.
stuff.
Yeah,
That was the top three scheme offenses last year. Those San Fran,
Miami.
Buffalo, Miami, but the Chiefs. The big three was the Chiefs, San Fran, and Buffalo of the scheme
But
plays.
see, Patrick Mahomes don't follow none of that Andy Reid shit though. He kind of
He,
just do. He just kind of do his own thing a lot of times. You know what I
he
mean?
yeah. He can adapt too.
Yeah,
He's an adaptable player.
Andy Reid most overrated boy. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess
Oh, yeah.
Eagles fans see Andy Reid different than everybody else. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
everybody else see what he doing to the Chiefs and all that. Like we
right.
know who that nigga is for real. You know what I mean?
The
That's
Chiefs,
just
you
what I
gotta
feel.
you gotta out physical the Chiefs. You gotta out physical the offensive line, and you gotta put pressure on Mahomes. You gotta get to Mahomes. You gotta make really you want him running. You want him running around.
I would love to play the Chiefs, and if we get back to Super Bowl, I would love to play them.
I feel like we dominate the Chiefs, man. We play them again, we dominate the Chiefs.
just gonna,
I feel
just
like we
good, just gonna
dominate the Chiefs.
dominate them.
I feel like we dominate the Chiefs. They haven't played nobody like us this year.
I
People gotta
mean,
realize this Eagles team They can take their foot off the pedal and still win. You get what I'm saying? They can take their foot off the pedal and
Oh
still
yeah.
win.
That's what happened today. I don't
That's
like
what
these
happened
type
today.
of wins
Yeah,
though.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't like these type wins though. But you know.
I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with it.
Mm.
Because you're gonna have games like that. You got a long season. You're gonna have games like that, man. You know what I mean? Now, beginning of the season, we played Carolina the way Carolina plays tonight, right? If this was the beginning of the season, they probably would have beat us. So you see where we have grown as a team. We've grown, you know what I mean? When instead of us sitting back and letting them just, cut us up, we stepped up and made plays. You know what I mean? So that's the difference that I see tonight. So yeah, look, and we ain't blow them out, but we won the game. We got the W. We're a juggernaut. Our team is a juggernaut right now.
See me, I'm gonna say all that after
You don't
that
think
Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
you
That's
don't,
what
you
I
don't
say
agree with
all
them
that.
being a juggernaut right now?
I mean, we do what we do.
I feel like we're a juggernaut
We
right now.
do what we do. We got juggernaut potential.
I'm
just not gonna
I
be
don't
saying
agree,
all
man.
that, putting all that out there.
I
You
don't
go
agree.
out there in the playoffs, lose. I mean,
Yeah, well,
lose.
juggernauts lose in playoffs games. They
Yeah,
lose.
well, I ain't trying
Juggernauts
to
lose.
lose. I'd rather not be a juggernaut and win than be a juggernaut lose.
I mean, if you play Philly right now, you got a pack of lunch and a few other things.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna just get in there.
But see, part of that
Good.
though is what leads to these type of performances today. Like all week, everybody, on ESPN, first taking, the Eagles are the best team in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eagles and the Lions, only two teams, that anybody got to worry about. The only team that beat the Chiefs, the Eagles. We've been hearing all that.
Right.
Then the players might hear that stuff, and then they just think they can go out here and just play around.
Right.
Like coach got to make sure that they focus right. That's my
I
thing.
get that, but you coming off a game, coming off the Ravens game. That's like a Super Bowl. That's like a Super Bowl caliber game.
Okay.
So you prepared for the Ravens all week, right? You prepared for the Ravens.
But you think that game was as hard as you thought? I don't think that game was that hard though.
It wasn't that hard, but it was hard focus wise.
Mentally, yeah.
Go ahead, stop, man. Go ahead.
You say mentally exhausted.
It was mentally exhausting. Exactly. So no matter how much talent you got, right? If you mentally exhausted, that next game is going to be tough for you.
All right, so you want to blame the Ravens? All right, okay.
No, I'll blame basically.
No, I understand what you said. You were the physical
Yeah.
game, and then afterwards, you got to get up for this joint.
You got to get up for it. Yeah, this is a losing record. This team ain't going nowhere this year. We know that, right? So we like, man, it's hard to get up for a team like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
All right, but now you got Steelers coming up.
Now we got the Steelers coming up. Now how we feel about that?
Also, Steeler culture is physical. Period.
Okay. Now look, I had a point about that because you mentioned the Steelers earlier. Now we could have been looking past Carolina and looking at the Steelers today. That's a great possibility. Now remember, we got one of the best defenses in the league, and that's not just saying numbers wise. They one of the best defenses in the league.
Yeah.
Okay. They know. Okay, we got the Steelers, Russell Wilson. That running back. What's the Steelers running back?
Najee Harris.
All right, you got Najee Harris.
You got the boy Pickens, the receiver.
They looking forward to playing them. You understand? They ain't worried about no damn Carolina. We ain't worried about no damn Carolina.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I know that's what happened today. I know.
Yeah. We looking past Carolina, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know we got something bigger down the line. This is another measuring stick game right here. Do we beat the Steelers? Can you get on together? Can we beat the Steelers? Of course we can beat the Steelers. Of course we can beat the Steelers. Right? We looking forward to that game. The team we got, we looking forward to that game. We like playing guys that think they good, really good. You know what I'm saying? We like playing teams that think they good.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
We was out there taking them lightly.
We took Carolina lightly, man. Like Carolina, y'all not beating us, man. No matter what y'all do. He got lucky. I'm telling you, DraftKings is the best.
Shit, no matter what you do,
he got lucky with that little scramble in the end zone. You know, he got lucky with that, man. You know what I mean? They was lucky today. There you go. Yeah.
That's simple, huh?
It's that simple, brother. And everybody know it. Fight. You gotta get new songs though. We need a new fight song.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we need some more soul in that song, man. Ain't no soul in that song. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got, you know what I mean? We need some more soul.
You know that joint back from 1980. I think that's been our fight song since then. It was
Since what, 1980?
Yeah, Dick Vermeil and them.
Oh, that's they. Okay.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
thought it
when,
was older than that.
when it was, no, I think that was when they did that joint, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Eagles been around since the 30s, but you know.
Yeah, this team is like, I mean, I don't know how many words I could say it in, bro. This is one of the best, not just Philadelphia Eagles team, but it's one of the best NFL teams I've seen in a long time, man.
See, I don't know
modern
about
day.
See, I don't
In
know
modern
about
day. We ain't got no ring. We ain't got no ring to prove it. But this team is tough, man.
Now, listen, we gonna get that ring. I'm gonna talk way crazier than you talking right now. Like I'm gonna talk real crazy.
We getting the ring.
It's just right now. I'm one game at a time, bro.
I feel like we're gonna get the ring. We're gonna keep the ring. We're gonna get the ring and keep the ring.
What that mean? You gonna get
We're
two?
gonna have it for a while.
What you mean getting two? What you mean getting two rings?
Two, maybe three, depending on.
Okay.
That depend on a lot of factors. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we can get the ring and keep the ring for a little while. I mean, why not? Is that talking crazy though? You feel like that's talking crazy?
Yeah.
Why?
Because once we get that one, a lot of things can happen. You need dudes to stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we're gonna keep all these coaches.
We gotta bring in more talent.
We're gonna take care of the salaries right.
We gotta bring in more talent. You gotta keep bringing in the talent. You gotta keep spending the money.
We already got more talent than everybody.
You gotta keep replenishing the talent though. You can't let that go by the wayside.
Yeah, but you got a young team though.
That's what the Chiefs do.
You ain't gotta make too many moves. You got a young team.
Yeah.
So
you gotta start cornerback or start with is he safety or corner?
Mitchell Quinyon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is your right cornerback, sir. But I wonder when Slay leave, are they gonna move him to the left? And then so maybe Keely Ringo over there on the right, or are they gonna keep Quinn on the right because he's so successful? I don't know.
Pick up somebody else that's good too.
No, I think Ringo is the back. I think Ringo, that's his job. I think because I know Fangio likes Ringo.
Right. But you want to try to be deep at corner. Though.
And then we got the white boy. You got the white boy to slot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We are pretty deep.
Yeah, you gotta be deep. Because if that's the case, then you know what I mean.
Because you still got Aaron Rodgers and Ringo. You know.
Right. Well, they can play. They can all play on the field at the same time. They want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No doubt about it.
So that can definitely happen.
Now, my concern is that safety, long-term free safety. You know, right now, Reed Blankenship, I don't know. I think Sidney Brown has to take that spot. And then that's when that secondary reaches like real potential.
Well, you saw that last week against the Ravens. Blankenship got hurt. You know, when he got hurt, you seen that against the Ravens. So
yeah,
if that's the case, then we do what we have to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't want to
Blankenship don't make a lot of mistakes. That's his thing. He don't make a lot of mental errors.
No,
he just make a lot of. He just get beat a lot of physical errors.
Yeah, he's not athletic. He's not as talented as the other guys.
Right. But we able to hide him because of so much talent on overall defense.
Right. And if he's in the right position, then he's all right. You know.
Right.
But,
now the one play he's good at is that robber. He's real good at that. You know that 4-3. I think it's just the basic for the robber, either out of the quarters or whatever formation we're running. He's good at that.
Jalen Carter, defensive line.
Jalen Carter's a monster.
They beastly, bro. They beastly.
Jalen Carter's a monster. Like they have to hold him, or he's gonna wreck the game. He's gonna wreck every game. They have
double
to
them.
hold them.
They got to hold them. They got to double them. They got to hold them.
But like when we get to the playoffs, the refs have to call some of that. So Eagles need to work on that. Make sure they talking to the commissioner. They all up in these refs' ears and all that because it's like, come on, man.
Well, that's what's the name, Sirianni's job. He's gonna have to get into that
Yeah,
and make sure that's happening, man.
yeah.
Like that's you know what I always wondered, like how we sitting here talking right now. Do the coaches talk like this?
Hell yeah. That's their job too.
That's their job too, but do they really?
Yeah, I think so. What
Because a
else
lot
they
of
got
times,
to do?
yeah,
You know?
it's got to transfer over to the field anyway. Got to
Yeah.
transfer over to the field, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
Sirianni, if he is going home, popping a bottle of wine, sitting on the couch,
I
you
don't
know,
think his job's secure enough to be doing all that.
exactly. It ain't. It definitely ain't. He gonna have to keep winning.
Yeah,
I feel like he got to win a Super Bowl this year.
yeah,
He
yeah.
can't
He
just
got at
get there.
least
You got to win
he
it.
got at least get to the game.
And he can't be crying at the the national anthem. Please don't do that this year, Sirianni. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that this year, man. You know what I'm saying?
He got at least get to that game though.
Got to get
Like
to that game.
you got too much talent.
You got to get to that game. You don't get to that game, bro. There's nothing else we can say right now about Philly. Like, what's really going on? Is it the owner? We really got to start asking some real questions if that happens. You know what I mean? I feel like we can beat the Steelers next week. We need Detroit to lose though, man.
Yeah, we need Detroit to lose something, man.
We need them to lose a couple games, man.
Yeah, we
And
do.
they locking down the home game on us.
Yep.
You know,
Best thing though is Detroit lose. See, they got Buffaloes. They could lose that one. They got Buffalo
when they got Buffalo,
next week.
they can lose
Right?
that game.
Yeah, hell yeah, they can.
Now we're gonna really see is Detroit really good or not? Because Buffalo is one of the most dangerous teams.
I think we know they're good.
We know they're good. We know that for we know that for the past couple of years. We know they're good.
Right.
But are they that team?
Right.
Are they that team that everybody want them to be?
They got
the
Bills. They got the Bills coming up. Then they got the Bears. They probably win that. Then they got the 49ers. They probably win that. Then they got the Vikings. Now, I mean, the Vikings gonna be tough, and the Bills gonna be tough. But what I don't know is what's going to benefit us if the Vikings lose or if the Lions lose. That's what we don't know right now.
Well, we right now on destiny right now, so we just gotta keep on winning.
You just gotta keep winning. I mean, from our standpoint, you just gotta keep winning.
Yeah, we can't drop too many. We're gonna probably drop maybe another one before the end of the season, probably. I feel like
we really can't.
We can't afford to, but
really can't.
Sometimes you gotta take an L
because we got Washington. Like, see, this got to be we got to look at this as an L. That's the way the team got to look at it.
Okay.
Like they lost this joint. Like this joint, they played bad enough to where they can look at the film and be like, "Yo, you need to get your ish together here. You need to get this together on that."
Right.
You know, it's a good joint for the coaches to be able to go in on.
Right.
Get them refocused. Yeah.
We're gonna look at this. Even though it's a W, it's really an L.
Yeah.
It's really an L.
That's the way the coaches got treated.
That's how you got treated.
Yeah.
We ain't happy with this win
at all.
So going in the next week. So then we got Washington, we got Dallas.
Yeah, you got Washington. We got
and New York.
We got Pittsburgh, and then we got the NFC East. Dallas, Washington, and Giants.
All those teams, all those games, they're gonna be playing us hard though.
Yeah, you know the Giants. Do you know the Giants don't want Barkley to get that Eric Dickerson record and all that? You know what I mean? So they're gonna be playing.
Yeah, they're gonna be playing.
Dallas like them type jokers. They try to hurt somebody. You know what I mean? Because they want to like make sure
they hate
you in hell with them. You know,
right? They don't want to see you in the Super Bowl. They don't want to see you get no ring.
Yeah.
So Washington gonna be hating. Dallas gonna be hating. Giants gonna be hating.
Yeah.
Playing dirty. Dirty.
All that, bro. They know you don't really want to play. They gonna put their effort out there. Yeah. So like you gotta come out sharp and put them teams away early. Like them type teams, if you just up on them by halftime, bro, they start sitting people and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. They don't care. That's why like them starts is important. You can put them down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they need to be early. Get them out there early.
Yeah. Got 30 points on the board already on them. You know what I mean? That's how you got to do them.
Yeah, get them out there early. had Hurts how he starters on the sideline.
Yeah.
You know
Drinking
what I'm saying?
Gatorade, eating popcorn and
Yeah.
all that, laughing. That's what you need.
Because the players got to believe, are we this good?
Yeah.
They got to believe that.
Yep.
And then they got transferred to the field. So, you know what I mean? The mindset of Hurts going to have to be, I'm a championship quarterback.
Yeah.
I am a championship quarterback. Saquon I'm a championship running back. Defense, offense, same thing.
We
We
the
are
best.
championship.
Like we
We
the
a
best.
championship team.
Yeah.
If they don't have that mindset, bro, they ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yep.
They ain't gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I felt like today we didn't see that. We didn't see championship caliber play.
Right.
We didn't see that today.
And really,
You
it
know,
might be good for him
but
because
yeah, a
this
wake up call.
this is nice film that allows the coaches to be critical.
And that's what I thought about. I felt like this film, the film of this game, they can learn a lot from this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can learn a
Everything.
lot.
Because obviously, Carolina got to be giving them some looks that they having trouble with. They had to be have been
They
doing
had
that.
trouble today.
So what's going to happen is the next team, they're going to do them same looks.
Exactly.
So you got to figure that out.
Yeah,
That's where the NFL is.
Yeah, because Pittsburgh gonna study the Carolina defense. They're
Yeah.
gonna study the Carolina offense. Okay,
Like
what
what
is
was they
working
doing
against
to
them?
have him confused? Yeah.
Let's run these little 4 or 5 yard slants and stop and goes and see what happens.
And
In the
whatever
slot.
defense they is doing, they had Hurt scared to throw the ball. He wasn't like he just wouldn't let the ball go. You know what I mean?
They really challenged the slot. You see, they had a pretty good wide receiver in the slot today. And they challenged the slot a lot today.
Oh yeah. Because our slot was a rookie,
Right.
So they was testing Slay and him. They stay
Right.
away from Quinyon. Don't nobody test Quinyon. It's crazy.
Right. But why would you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who was testing? Nobody
Ain't nothing
touched
good.
Dion.
Ain't nothing good gonna happen over there.
Ain't nobody touched Dion.
Yeah, bad things. Bad things happen over there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, leave that alone, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's real.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go at the slot.
Yeah.
They're gonna feel like, oh, is he really that talented? Let's go at him?
Mm-hmm.
They go other places. Let's go against Slay. Slay, he Asian
Yeah.
quarterback. Let's go at him. You know what I'm saying? They gonna Carolina attack a lot of our weaknesses today. Not saying Dijon is a weakness. I don't feel like he's a weakness.
No.
But I just feel like
But they felt like they had a
he's
nice veteran.
inexperienced.
You got a veteran
Right.
receiver, Adam Thielen,
Right.
that can show him some things he ain't seen yet. That's all. Like Cooper will be better from this.
I didn't like on both of the plays that we that last Carolina drive, it was 2 plays where we blitzed and the receiver was able to get behind us. I ain't like that. How y'all?
No.
Y'all know we blitzing, right? So y'all job is to go.
Yeah,
is
you
to be
got
deep.
to be deep. Yeah,
You know they're gonna attack us deep because it's man to man.
exactly.
Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. You know we blitzing. Do your job.
See that's what Gardner Johnson sometimes he make those mental errors.
Right.
That's the thing.
Well, he like to go for the big play. That's his thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta fall back.
Yeah.
And just make a play. You know what I'm saying? Just make a play.
Yeah.
Don't worry about making a big play. Just make a play. You know what I mean?
Just stop them.
Yeah, just stop. That's it.
That's it.
It'll come to you. I think defense, offense, the same thing. Sometimes you got to just make plays, move the chains, and a touchdown will come.
Right.
Same thing on defense. Sometimes you just got to make plays, and then that big play will come. That turnover, it'll come.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Pittsburgh, I feel like it's just going to be an entertaining game. But I don't think Pittsburgh poses a real threat to us. You always say that. You say that about the Ravens.
Oh yeah, the Ravens.
You was like that about the Ravens, though.
Yeah, of course.
Why?
They a good team.
You basing off of today's performance.
No, I'm saying Ravens are a good team in general.
They're a good team. But they're not. They ain't Philadelphia. Philadelphia's on a whole nother level, man. Whole nother level.
Yeah.
We went into Baltimore and dominated in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
We went into New Orleans and dominated in New Orleans.
Yeah. Well, New Orleans, that wasn't really no dominate. Well, we did dominate on defense, but that joint was
defensively. We had a great game though.
Yeah.
Defensively, we dominated.
Like I think our defense is gonna shut Pittsburgh offense down. Pittsburgh offense ain't like that.
That's what I'm saying. They offense gonna get shut down, bro.
But Pittsburgh got a good defense too.
Well, we got to be able to put up points. That's how you keep the pressure on them.
That's the thing.
Yeah, we gotta be able to put up some points, man. Offensively, I feel like we need a lot of work still.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
And it's December. You know what I'm saying? So
the only thing we do well right now is run the ball.
That's it.
We gotta get the passing game. Just gotta get the passing game where the running game is. It'll be straight.
I don't like Hurts running the ball. I don't like Hurts running the ball like that though.
Yeah, he runs too much.
He runs too much, man.
Especially now, I don't mind if you scrambling to make a play, but I don't like designed runs for the quarterback. Like, what are you doing?
Why are we still doing that?
Yeah, I don't understand that, man.
I don't get that, bro.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Nah. He gets hurt. That's it. If Hurts gets hurt, we done.
Yeah, exactly.
We done.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett out there. You don't want to see that.
Yeah. Like, Sir, I don't understand how they can't see that though. Why you still running him up the middle and all that, man? Taking hits. Why? I don't get that.
It make it look like you don't have a good offense. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Doing them joints.
Exactly.
Like, what? Throw the ball, man.
Out of nowhere, he's running up the middle. Why? Then he getting hit.
Yeah,
ain't like he's running and
getting lit up.
He
be running at the linebackers and all that. I'm like,
he getting lit up.
I don't mind around the side we get out of bounds.
Right.
You get slide,
and slide right.
Them up the middle joints.
Bro, it's just a matter of time.
Now when the defense playing prevent and he do it, okay.
All right.
When they up on you trying to stack the box and you run up the middle with the quarterback,
he runs the middle like Saquon. Like, yo, ain't this quarterback? If he hurts his wrists, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Anything.
Anything
hurt his hand.
Anything over there.
Anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Finger. Quarterback messed up.
It's messed up. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they gotta stop that, bro. They take them plays and get rid of them plays, bro.
That's what happened. Remember 2 years ago when 2022 when he got hurt against the Bears. Boy, hit him like bang. Like you punched him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was out for 2 games.
It's a matter of time, bro. They keep running them plays.
Yeah.
Bro. I don't like them plays, bro.
Yeah, me neither.
You know what I'm saying? Get rid of them plays, man. It's
like that stuff is for the playoffs. Like when you're in the playoffs, it's whatever.
It's whatever.
He's running, passing, hey, whatever.
Yeah.
Just win.
Yeah.
But like regular season, like come on, man. You gotta have a better game plan than that.
You playing Dallas and you running your damn star quarterback? Nah, come on, man.
And all they want to do is hurt you because they not going to the playoffs.
Exactly. They want to put him out the game.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Michael Parsons is gonna try to hurt the hell out of Hurts, man.
They mad as hell right now. NFC East mad as hell right now. Washington mad as hell.
They won't put you over there. They won't put him over there with Dak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, exactly. They want him to look like that. But Washington, they some big time haters too.
Oh yeah.
They wanted to be us. They want to be us so bad, bro.
Yeah.
And they not. They upset about that. You know what I'm saying? In the game that we played them, you know what I mean? We just let them know, okay, little boy. Okay, little boy, go sit in the corner somewhere. You know what I mean? Go sit in the corner, little boy.
Yeah, that game was funny.
Yeah, I mean that was a spanking, man. That was a spanking right there, bro.
And it wasn't even like 100% us. That was like 70%. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was 70%. You know what I mean?
It could be way worse.
Way worse, you know. But yeah, hey, you know, the Giants, same thing with the Giants. You know, y'all used to be the beast of the East.
That's my only fear, man. The Giants try to hurt Barkley. You know what I mean? Because that's gonna be that last game of the year. He's gonna be going for Eric Dickerson record. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the only thing I'm worried about.
And that's funny that you mentioned Dak because a lot of teams don't like Dak.
Yeah.
They don't like that. So that injury, that was coming. Sooner or later, that was coming for him. You know what I'm saying?
That Joker just pulled his hamstring trying to run. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Pulled off the bone. Man, Dak.
He wasn't stretching enough. Then
Something. He don't squat enough or something.
Yeah.
Tripping.
Hurts is a tough quarterback there.
Yeah.
He works out and all that. He
Yeah,
tough.
Hurts and Saquon ain't gonna pull. Hurts never gonna pull a hamstring. Like you squat regularly, you're not gonna pull a hamstring. Your hamstring is too strong to snap like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are people that don't squat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't be worried about that.
He's pretty physical, man, as a quarterback.
Yeah. So Hurts thing be like his ankle and his knee. I think his knee got messed up on that damn tush push. Like it's too much can happen on that play, bro.
I don't like the tush push.
Yeah,
I never
like
the tush push.
Yeah,
and they do it too much.
Too much.
You can't hand the ball to Saquon and get the first down.
You got like 10 people on top of your quarterback, cuz like I don't be.
And then your offensive linemen, they can get hurt.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they trying to get lower. They trying to get way lower than everybody else. You putting their neck at risk, your spine, all types of stuff.
Ankles, all that. Yeah. I don't like that play, man.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, that's another thing they need to get rid of. But they tush push. They feel like that's a Philly thing now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Like Sirianni be feeling pride in that joint. Go ahead. Like he take pride in that joint.
That's because he ain't the one. He ain't the one in there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what
I mean? Kelsey just kept doing that joint. I'm like,
yeah, because
that's probably why he retired.
That's somebody getting hurt every time they do tush push. Somebody get hurt.
Yeah.
They not saying nothing. They get hurt. Somebody hurt. You know what I'm saying? Word up, bro. You know what I mean? Every time it happens, somebody get hurt, bro. You know what I mean? They might not,
The opponents hate that, Joe. The opponents hate that fucking. They hate that.
Yeah, they hate it.
They be ready to fight.
But
that's why the 49ers hate us so much. Because that damn tush push kept pushing them around, making them feel like little kids and all that, man.
Yeah.
They ready to fight. Like Bosa and all them. They ready to fight.
You can't stop it. You can't stop the tush push.
Yeah, exactly.
You can rarely stop it.
Yeah.
But the thing about the tush push, you get low as possible. That's the thing. You get under the defense.
Yeah.
Get under the defense. That's how I'm like, the defense don't know that though. They can't get lower than the offensive line.
Crazy.
That's how you stop it though.
Yeah.
How low can you go type situation. But
yeah.
Hey man, I feel like Pittsburgh, they in trouble, man.
I mean, Pittsburgh gonna be it's gonna be a nice little test, man, because you want to get back, you want to come as physical as you was with Baltimore. I'm
gonna tell you what Fangio's doing right now.
Physical.
I'm gonna tell you what Fangio's doing. He's studying the tendencies of Russell Wilson. He will. Russell Wilson make mistakes.
Yeah.
He's really not no pocket passer.
But he already got a book on him anyway because Fangio been around 30 years.
That's what
there's a book on Russell.
Yeah, and he knows tendencies, so he gonna know Russell's tendencies and all that. Just like that, when we snuffed out that screen pass with Carolina, we snuffed that out. Jalen Carter snuffed that out.
But with Russell, it's pretty simple. You take away his deep balls, that's his best throw, and then you bottle up that running game. Force him to just dink and don't get. He get impatient. And hopefully he do something stupid.
He'll try to scramble.
And he not who he was. Running no more.
He ain't with now. And if he do get on the run and try to throw off the run,
that boy used to be a pain in the ass off the run.
Oh yeah,
man. Whew.
Oh yeah, he used to be a monster.
They ain't that no more. Matter of fact, I always thought Hurts really was Russell Wilson 2.0. I always saw him that way.
They very similar.
Yeah.
They're very similar.
Yep.
But I feel like Jalen got a better throwing arm than Russell.
Think so?
Oh yeah, I feel like Jalen he can throw the deep ball and he can throw a short ball too. Pretty good.
His deep ball good, but I don't know, he need more. He just need a little bit more reps with the West Coast offense. That's the thing.
Right.
This is his first time in the West Coast offense. You do gotta give that time a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's a timing thing. That's the whole thing with the West Coast is all timing.
You got to be working with the receivers, man. I understand why you wouldn't do that, especially in the off season. Why you not working with the receivers, even during the week?
I mean, I thought it was.
Are they doing? Is that what they're doing? Because it's not transfer.
Yeah, you don't see it. Yeah, you don't see it exactly.
You don't see it on the field, like
see what it is. I think there's just certain looks and formations that there's a book out on him that he has trouble with, and for some reason, it's a bit of a problem. Because it's like when you see him holding the ball, just not gun shy. it's something that they showing him.
It's
You know,
something
they
they're showing
got him
him,
like that.
and he don't want to throw the pick. So,
Yeah,
but I'd rather he take the sack than throw the pick though.
yeah,
Take the sack,
yeah.
you know.
But I don't want him to be afraid of picks neither. You know, you can't really get in your head that much if you're thinking about it.
Right.
You know, you gotta kind of trust the work you've been putting in all week. You know, that's just what I want him to get to. Because at some point, it'll be second nature just out there. When you see a certain play, you're gonna know how the defense gonna react, and your timing to be down. It's just taking a little longer to get there.
Right.
You know, than anticipated.
Right.
See, I already knew though. Once they got rid of the old coordinator, brought in Kellen Moore. Honestly, it takes about a year and a half to really get the West Coast system down. Everybody know that. Like, they act like they don't know that no more. But that's a known thing. It takes about that whole year. You know, and this year I can tell what they combining the old RPO stuff with the new West Coast concepts and slowly introducing them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which is the right way to do it. But in the meantime, our offense is just looking real clunky. You know, like Detroit, they in their third year of that same offense. You know, with Goff and those receivers, they only added like one running back, but this is like his third year running the same offense.
Right,
that's the difference. That's why it looks more smooth.
Yeah,
you know,
because it's a dangerous offense. Once you get it, get it right, it's a dangerous offense. Hard to stop because they don't have. It's not you can't look at the setup and say, okay, they getting ready to do this. You don't know what they're going to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And I also believe there's a lot of the passing game that they are hiding, like especially with Saquon. I really believe that playoffs. I think it's gonna be heavy Saquon in the passing game. I really think so.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be heavy Saquon, bro.
Yeah,
heavy
Saquon like in that pass.
I call it Saquon time. Saquon time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially in the fourth quarter, second half. You know, you're gonna get heavy dose.
The wheel routes that daggone slant, not the slants, the screen plays.
Yeah.
You know, the slant to AJ is already good, a fixed part of the offense. So that's a West Coast concept, you know. So they already got that part.
Right.
I don't know. And they just picked up a fullback last week too. So they ain't showed none of the fullback stuff yet.
Fullback is monster. I seen some tape on him.
See what I mean?
Yeah, I seen some tape on him.
So they got a lot of stuff. I'm sure they just not showing.
I feel like
that is part of it.
It's gonna be heavy tight end, especially in the first half. Heavy tight end, heavy Saquon, and some intermediate throws to Smitty and Brown.
That's the part we got to get going. More of the intermediate stuff.
Yeah, that downfield, across the middle, stuff like that. We need that. Corner routes, we need those. We don't have those.
The problem with the Eagles, though, is every opponent knows what you want to do. They know our offense is predicated on these explosive plays, 20 yards or more. Right. So they're giving him looks from the beginning where they're taking all that stuff away. Like, no, you're going to just take what we're giving you, you know, which is underneath stuff. And, you know, somehow you got to break it. You got to break them. And I guess really the running game is what does that for real. You want them to load the box up so that way you can take them shots.
Right.
So we'll see.
Or the tight end gonna have to be that intermediate
tight end. Yeah, but see, Dallas Goedert ain't play today. You know,
right?
And when he play, that helps too.
Hold on, let me get my charger, man. Hold on, man. Let me get my charger.
And that's the other thing. You know, Dallas Goedert, but man, I hope we get this offense together. Everybody that's here, hope we get this offense together, man. Today was not the best offensive output. I'm like I said, I'm gonna chalk it up to a trap game. It's hard to get up for Carolina, all that. Even Bradshaw mentioned that. So, I know it's hard getting up for them trap games and teams that ain't good. But these are things they gotta look at in the film room.
Yeah, we got to find ways to get hype for those games. You know, because the Washington game, we was hyped against that because they talking all that trash. Washington's like, oh, they gonna beat the Eagles. They good, man. They good this year, man. They might do this. They might do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We heard the talk.
Right.
We heard the talk. So it was like, all right, let's set them boys up. You know what I mean? But Cowboys and Giants, man, we not really.
And the key, you gotta at least start fast. You put up 21 points, and by the middle of that second quarter with them teams, they gonna check out.
Yeah, they're gonna collapse.
They're gonna check out, and then that's kind of like what you need. Make them turn it over a couple times, because really going to the playoffs, you want to be a hot team, but you kind of want to be a little bit healthy and a little bit well rested as much as you can.
Right.
So.
Right.
That's what we're hoping for, man.
I feel like we're gonna be ready to play in the playoffs. We definitely gonna be ready to play. We bringing our A game every time. So,
right.
I feel like this year we just gonna go out there and win it because the talent. There's so much talent on this team. You don't have to really guess. Or maybe this going. You don't really have to guess. You know what I mean? It's just all right now. It's all about just making the right calls.
Right.
That's it, really. We ain't got to hope such and such played well, and we don't have to do that no more. We just have to make the right calls and execute. Right. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
So overall, man, I'm not worried. But we had to just be real about today. Wasn't Hurts' best day. Wasn't the offense's best day. Even the defense wasn't the best day. But we got it done. We still control our destiny. What are we at? 12-1 now, or is it 11-1? We're 11-1 now, right?
So, no, 12-2. No, 11-2. 11-2.
Yeah, I'm bugging, bro. Yeah, all right. So we're 11-2. Let me look up the standings real quick.
Look, you know what it is, boy. You know what it is.
The Cooper DeJean joint.
You know what I mean? That's our new joint right there. You know
Cooper DeJean. Yeah.
That's I
need Coop to be on point next week. There's the Steelers. All right, so yeah, we're 11-2. That puts us 3 games up on the Commanders. And so the Vikings are 11-2 and the Lions are 12-1. So
right,
one of them are going to lose. So we're going to have a 2 seed with a chance for the 1 seed. I wish we just got to play Detroit. That way we can just settle it like that.
Right.
But we won't get to do that. So overall, I'm not worried. I'm not worried
at all.
And the main reason is I know Hurts. He the type that's he gonna put the time in. He gonna put the time in.
He gonna put the time in. He gonna check himself. He gonna check himself. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's his hardest critic.
Right.
Toughest critic is him.
Right. Exactly.
So he gonna be all right.
All right. So we're gonna probably end this here right here, man. Appreciate everybody coming out, man. Thanks. Like, share, subscribe. Let the people know. Sports Talk for real. You can let people know about your channel.
Sports Talk for real. I've been absent a little bit, but come check me out. I'll probably put up some new content this week. And now we need to get that other podcast started. We were talking about everything, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We need to get that going.
Right.
We talking about help some of these fellas out, some of these simps out here. And
listen, like I said, I go live every morning and talk about whatever. It's just regular news, sports news, up to date stuff, politics, whatever. So that's the time. That's one time to catch it. Or you all, like you said, you always let me know you want to go live. We can just go live. There ain't nothing to think.
I need some more subscribers, man. I need more subscribers. I know my channel's fairly new, but Sports Talk for real. That's the number 4. My camera all messed up. The number 4. Sport Talk for real.
Are you able to put that on your screen, like when you come on?
I had it on there, but I gotta check and I gotta get a new tag. I need a better tag on there. Yeah. But I did have it on there. But I definitely need more subscribers. I get views and likes, but I need more subscribers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's gonna come. Once you got the regular content in the
right.
Yeah, that's gonna come. That comes.
I'm definitely trying to catch. You go live what at 8 a.m. every day, every morning.
8 or 9, yeah.
8 or 9 a.m. Okay. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna definitely catch you on there, man.
For sure.
Definitely catch you on there. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But we gotta get some advice to these young boys, man, dealing with these women out here, man. They struggling out here, man. They struggling. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They need some help, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
All right, so for Flash Speaks, Eagles talk. Sixers actually pulled out a win today.
That's what's up.
I think that's the second game in a row. Embiid played today. Finally, he came back, scored 31. Paul George had another solid game. Maxey, his first triple double of his career, so good for him. I'm gonna talk about that more in detail tomorrow. All right, go Eagles, man. Peace
Eagles,
out.
baby. Peace.